All the youth are out here.
All the youth are out here.
The youth has decided to stand up and said they have had enough.
You're the youngest person here. We will all be marching to the Kingdom.
Excuse me. Let's get to the front. There we got RevComs. We got the RevComs. Absolutely not. You guys are a cult. You guys are a huge cult. It's a cult right there. How are you?
How are you? I follow you guys. I like your Scientology stuff.
Thank you. What? How come you weren't nice to her?
Well, I'm talking. You call that guy. No, you're a cult.
Yeah, they are a cult. Guys, RevComs are a cult. They believe their leader, Bob Avakian, needs to become dictator of the United States. No, see, that's a cult right there, Bob Avakian. It's a cult, RevComs. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Because Bob Avakian, he wants to become dictator of the United States, a communist dictator. Why does that white guy want to become a dictator of the United States? Tell me that. You got nothing, right? I know, it's a cult. That's literally the cult. That's really the point.
Obama's a cult. Bernie's a cult.
No, they are not dictators. Are they dictators? Are they dictators? Yes, I do. I go in front. I literally do. I literally do. But Bob Avakian, yes, he's a cult.
What is he saying?
He wants to become dictator of the United States, correct?
Why don't you deal with the concept of what he's saying right
But
now?
why does he want to become dictator? A dictator. See, I had enough. You have enjoy your day. Excuse me, I'm sorry. So like I said, Bob Avakian wants to become the communist dictator. Only him control over the whole United States. That's what RevComs think. They come to every protest and they hijack that shit. He asked me, do you go outside?
Do you see outside the churches and call it a cult? You go, actually.
Actually, I have a whole account that focuses on that. See, when they hijack everything. RevComs are here. They hijack everything. No, but they literally are a cult.
He's still yelling at him. They gotta blow
If you're in front of the sidewalk, please stick to the sidewalk. If you're in front of it.
See, this group wants people on the sidewalk. Don't tell me to stay on the sidewalk. I'm not dealing with that shit tonight.
I need this clear. I need this clear.
Guys, she needs this clear.
You need a square.
Truck moving. I need you guys on the sides now. Truck moving.
Okay.
Truck moving. I need you on the side
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Nobody told me the truck was stopping. We're moving just a little. Don't crush each other. Pause, my friends. Okay. If you are currently in front of this truck, I need you behind it, or you are not a part of the march. Marchers are going to be behind this truck at all times, right?
These people suck.
Yes. People who are not with us will not be behind this truck. They'll probably be other places.
This is the worst fucking organization.
If you're marching with us, please get behind the truck one way or another. Otherwise, you are not in the march.
You're not in a march.
The march is behind the truck.
I don't want to be.
That is the logic.
This is the type of people that you really want to?
5 o'clock darling, and we still got like 6
whatever.
minutes.
It's whatever.
Put some respect on playing these things.
We are still testing. We are almost ready to roll, but not quite yet.
She's going to ask for people's IDs. Yeah, we need fingerprints. Please show your social security cards.
Guys, how's the service?
Do you want me to keep saying
I
words?
imagine probably
How we
so.
doing? How we doing? Pretty good? Just directly out of that left speaker. It's just a bad speaker, and that happens. All right, do we have...
Stop making decisions. We are not crossing the road right now.
Who are you, lady? She.
You can cross behind the truck. You cannot cross here right now.
These people are the worst.
Cross here right now.
What's wrong with them? You're gonna come here so you could be berated by the rules lady. That's the rules lady right there, guys.
I like the little trumpet on there.
That is.
Behind the truck.
I think I have to put some of this in 4K, guy. I have a feeling it's gonna get.
Well, plus, people just like to get mad about it on social media. I want to hear from that company.
There. This is a hell of a party, right? To make it clear, get behind the truck, you suck. You are a terrible person if you don't get behind that truck. Get behind it. Follow the rules.
Follow!
This is a protest. Follow the rules. Do not spit on the ground. The lady's the rules manager? That's funny. Hey, did you get a pass to cross to the other side of the street? Yeah, you have to get a pass, written pass. 24 hours in advance. That's the rules lady right there. That's the rules lady. The rules manager.
Tell me what democracy looks like. Tell me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Tell me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Tell me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Tell me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like.
Huh?
He's somewhere under.
I'm not sure. You know what, guys? You know what democracy looks like? Democracy looks like her being a tyrant and running everything. That's democracy.
We can't stop until we get back.
They got a lot of rules out here, guys. Nobody's allowed on the sidewalk, on the street. You got to be on the sidewalk. Because that's in protests, that's what you got to do. You never take to the streets. In a protest, you make sure you always stand on the sidewalk. At a protest, make sure you press the button at the intersection so you get the walk signal. Do not go through it if you don't have it.
Check. That's Max.
What? Oh, wow. Look, all the journalists are lined up like we're gonna get our shot. Because then, you know, listen, when we get performative like this, we gotta get that picture. They came out here because it's not about the cause, it becomes about yourself at a certain point when you're doing all the costumes. I mean, but they can say what they want. That's just my view. Be quiet. Guys, be quiet. Oh, God. This is the worst group of people ever. The rules.
Ask someone who can to repeat it for you. If you have any other sound going at this time, you are being disrespectful of this march. Turn it off. Be quiet. We keep us safe.
Boo.
All right, my friends. Rule number one on this march.
Rule number one.
We will stay together.
Rule.
Say with me, we will stay together. If marchers are falling behind, you will tell the ones in front to slow down. If you are able to be quick, you will catch up to fill out that gap. Gaps in marches are the most vulnerable points. Protect your neighbors, protect your community, all right? No gaps, keep a steady pace. Rule number two, and probably even more important than that, we do not engage with counter-protesters.
The rules people are here.
How impressive or persuasive you think you are not. And you are not doing anyone any favors if you engage.
Uh-oh.
We do not feed fires, we starve them.
Oh.
If you see counter-protesters along the way, alert someone in a pink vest or with an orange
Call the cops,
bandana.
guys. If you see a
Pink
protest,
vests are marshals, orange bandanas
Not the
are
marshals.
safety, blue are medics. Do not engage. Alert the pink vests, the orange bandanas, and they will roll off the counter-protesters, and the march will keep moving. We do not discriminate in this march. If you are here because you love this country and you want to put it back on track, you are welcome here. By agreeing to be here today, you are agreeing to be in community with every person. Every person next to you, behind you, in front of you is your neighbor today. Your beloved
All right, you gotta get the
today.
pictures,
And
guys.
you will take care of them like you believe that. And finally, we don't litter. This is our city. This is our community. We love it. Take your trash with you. Are you ready to march to City Hall today and tell them we want our country?
Guys, we're gonna go to City Hall and get our country back. When we get there, the country's gonna be back.
Nurses with megaphones will pick up where we cannot reach, and we will make our voices heard everywhere we go. We get it?
I think I'm gonna go on to the front of this. I don't want to.
50-51. Friends, SoCal, community, I'm going to give the mic to Bobby, who is going to pull us
You guys want my opinion? You know me, I should keep my mouth shut. There goes RevComs. Watch out, RevComs. Where are they? Oh, all right there. They got handing out stuff. The RevComs, of course. They're all in there too. You know about those over there? So, I'm gonna keep shut, man. I'm keeping my mouth shut 'cause I'll get in trouble. Start telling you how I really feel. This makes people. This whole thing right here is to make people feel good about themselves. This isn't. This is a bunch of people who do this march to make them feel good about themselves.
Can you please be kind?
No, I'm not.
You're trying to fight for our country.
No, this is goofy. I'm sorry. People can. This changes nothing. Why don't you go do some real shit? Like I said, you have people like, if anybody knows Audit LA, you know how she's in City Hall doing shit on a constant basis. That's how you make change. This is just coming out, let's be goofy for one day, and then they can go about their business and never deal with it and say, oh, I've done something.
Tell us how you really feel.
Yeah, no, it's always, honestly, liberal white women are so fucking irritating with all their damn control. Stand behind here, don't go here. Be quiet. Imagine they told you at a protest, they said, be quiet.
That was kind of wild.
They said, be quiet. If you make any noise, you're being disrespectful.
That was kind of wild.
The thing is, I have seen year after year of protests. I have seen in this city with 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000 people at a protest. You know what it changed? It was against LAPD. You know what they got? They got more money than ever. I don't have a high opinion of.
I try getting the freaking pump that falls down. I just want one clear.
I'm here with the illusion that we get the vote.
Guys, here's real talk. You want some real talk?
That we get the vote for people in power.
Trump. Let me get the fuck away from this. So Trump got elected, right? And they're like, we're gonna get him out. Trump out now. How are you gonna get him out now? Here's how you get him out. You're gonna have to wait till the end of his term. It's gonna suck. I get it. This guy is destroyed. He's just like, fuck it. Let's just absolutely destroy the economy in a week. And that's really what he's doing right now. What's going on, guys? What's going on, brother? Hey, what's going on, brother?
Yeah, what's up, Streets?
How's it going, man?
How you been?
I've been good. How about you?
Very relaxed.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a nice day out here, isn't it? Yeah. Take care. People may not like to hear this. You're unhappy with the balance of power? Then fucking literally organize and get people out to the fucking polls and vote. Give them a reason to vote for something. But I've just had my fill of. Here's the thing, right? You have a protest, or you're gonna have an action. What is the goal of the action, and what is the likelihood of success from it? All everybody ever does is protest, is march to the street, and what does it change? It literally changes nothing, literally. So do something constructive. And like I said, you got the liberal white lady out here, just like control freak. Now, if you had a protest, you can always tell the real protesters, the real ones, the real people, real activists, by what they carry. You gotta be prepared. I'm always prepared. I got my Barbie chapstick. It makes all the difference. So anyway, we're marching to City Hall. When we get there, the country's gonna be free. We're gonna demand our country back at City Hall because everything runs through City Hall, the whole country. They got all the energy out here today. This is a one-day thing, guys. I get tired. I've been watching this shit for 5 years.
One guy's not happening. I don't know if you see him, but he's
What happened?
mad.
Who?
They were just, it's a guy wearing all black. Right there, black hat, black guy wearing black hat, black. He's so mad. He walking around yelling.
If you step against my face, bro, you're gonna go to jail.
So I'll be honest with you, right? When I see the cops out here beating the shit out of black guys, right? And it happens a lot. I'll never see any of these people come and be like, oh, you know what? We got to stand up for them. But finally, when, you know, Trump's fucking up the country, and you finally have the middle-aged white women start feeling the pain, oh, all of a sudden now it affects us. And that's why I'm gonna come out and vote. Just remember, majority of white women voted for Donald Trump. Just remember that. The majority. All of a sudden now, some things start affecting them. It's like what's stake to the tree. You know what you don't see out here? How many black people you see out here? It's their streets, guys. Are they ever in the streets? No, but you could be upset about my opinion and all that shit, but it just, I get annoyed with the liberals. They do feel-good shit and they don't actually do anything to, no real organizing. Is anybody out here gonna do any real organizing afterwards? Are people gonna start going to the council member meetings, commission meetings? I hope so. Don't make it a one-day thing. Good trouble, guys. And I understand that people will be like, oh, you're being grumpy. I'm just telling you the truth, guys. A week from now, ain't nobody gonna be thinking about this because it's really performative. That's what all this is. It's performative. It makes people feel good about themselves. Is this changing anything? No. Go fucking organize something. Oh, that's DOA's guy. I'm outraged at government efficiency. I gotta tell you something. if collapsing the GDP, which reduces tax receipts, right? So if the economy slows down, we're bringing less taxes. But we still have liabilities to pay out, but we're bringing less taxes. That increases the deficit, which increases the debt. Is that the efficiency that you're looking for? Make sense of that. Let's start, you know what, while we're fighting off a recession, as we are right now, let's create a trade war and increase prices on products by 30, 40, 50%. So we're already facing recession, so economic activity is down, and let's make shit way more expensive for the average person. Like that's going to have some sort of multiplier effect on the economy. Like it's going to create velocity. No, it does not. It does the exact opposite. And when we're fighting off inflation, let's raise prices even more by putting in these tariffs. Now, I understand tariffs when you're trying to combat like human slavery, which they have. You know, it creates, they do it in other countries, they use slaves for their products and stuff, and it's wrong for one, and it also creates a competitive advantage. And sometimes you have other companies that are heavily subsidizing industry, and it makes sense for tariffs for that. But other than that, tariffs are taxes on your own people. Just because another country decides to tax their people with tariffs and make shit more expensive, doesn't mean we should do it in return. They are self-defeating, but go on. Yeah, talk about efficiency. Now, I understand there's a lot of wealth represented in the stock market. Obviously, it's weighted more towards the wealthy, but let's also not pretend like teachers' pensions aren't tied up in the stock market, and public service pensions aren't tied up in the stock market. So they're getting hammered right now. Say hands off, guys. It's going to change everything. Once you say hands off, your buddy around here? Your buddy around here? Hey, your buddy around here?
Oh, he's right there. He's already been up to me a couple of times.
Oh.
You know him.
I know.
I'm his content. He literally just grips coming around me.
Listen, I've been seeing you for years, for 4 years and stuff. You're always quiet and you don't cause any problems. I don't know. I don't get it.
Well, they made a hit piece on me saying that I was hunting migrants at the border.
Yeah, I saw that.
Never happened.
I know.
And since that he grabbed that hit piece, he's looking around showing everybody. What can I do?
Yeah.
There's no visual evidence that it never happened.
Nobody's listening to him.
Yeah.
All right, man. Take care, brother.
But he's the fan, for sure.
Oh, I know. I saw the FBI interviews and stuff. Hey, what's up, man?
I was about to leave and I saw you went blind.
Oh, yeah. I'm out here just pissing people off on here. Listen, man. I think this is just the goofiest thing and make people feel good about themselves. They're not actually going out and doing anything.
Yeah.
That's my personal opinion.
I got that feeling as soon as I showed up. I just walked past the one in Culver City this morning.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was like, it was like old and had like gray hair. It was like retirees with American flags too.
Yeah.
It was like not a single like.
I never seen you guys before for all the other stuff goes on. But finally when you get affected a little bit, now all of a sudden we gotta take this shit. That's how I feel about it.
Also, after all the protests that I've been to where they take over the street, seeing the police just like shut down blocks like 30 minutes in advance, I'm like, damn, they really only.
Yeah. I mean,
only terrorists and protests like this. I knew it was going to be strange when my mom learned about the protest before me. I was like, oh wait, my mom's texting me about protests I don't know about.
You know, my thing is, you know, a protest or any action, you should have a goal, and then you should think about what's the likelihood of actually accomplishing it. And I don't know, I'm so tired of protesters because what is it? They never accomplish shit. Also, no one's down here in the weekends downtown.
Yeah, it's like,
Take this shit to Hollywood, take it to Beverly Hills, take it.
or just like take it to a location where it makes sense. Like, I don't know, an ice.
Yeah,
or
I
something
agree.
where I don't know, you know.
They just love coming downtown.
Kind of like building that's related to what's going on.
Let's cause as little disruption as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was, that lady on the speaker, she's like, shut up or else you're disrespecting people. I'm like, a protest, make sure you shut up at the protest, guys.
Yeah.
Please be quiet at the protest. I'm gonna keep my mouth quiet.
I have my camera with me, but I think I'm just gonna save it to take like sunset photos or something. I just realized I didn't notice that.
You see a look? He wasn't happy. I'm just keeping my mouth shut because I'm not gonna blow up this whole thing.
Yeah.
If it weren't here, I'd be asking him about, you know, why'd you say Sandy Hook is a hoax?
Yeah.
You know, why'd you say that the Holocaust was a hoax? And his answer is, oh, that was 10 years ago. Well, okay, what about now? Well, that was 10 years ago, but what about now?
Yeah.
And he says the Earth is flat.
Wait, he used to say the Earth is flat?
Yeah, no, yeah. But then his new thing is, no, it has mountains and oceans. So it's not technically flat. It has, yeah, that's what we're dealing with here. Reality is he can't protest Scientology now, and any conviction of any of the charges means he won't be able to do it for. They're going to do a restraining order after that, or a criminal protection order for 3 years. So like he's got to find some new shit.
Yeah, and it seems like most of his views now are just like he realizes that he wants to do protesting in LA, and he's like, well, I got to be like, you know, a more lived up guy.
Yeah.
I just can't.
But if you go on his Facebook,
January 6th shit like I used to.
Well, yeah, not only that, and he was like, he mocked Roe versus Wade being overturned. He's like, no, you could still be able to kill your babies on a state level. That's what he said. Yeah. And then now he's out here like, oh, I'm gonna be a.
Yeah.
It's all on his Facebook, guys. You want to check it out. Mock Black Lives Matter, mock trans kids.
Yeah.
But then he's gonna come out here.
Yeah.
What's going on, brother?
Good to see you out here.
Good seeing you, brother.
Thank you for representing.
I appreciate it. Be safe.
See you, bro. Keep it a good story.
I will, brother. Might get some good shots down here. Am I cranky, guys? Like I said, I've been to I swear to you, I've been to hundreds of political protests in the last 5 years, like hundreds. And I haven't seen anything lead to any substantial change or any change. but it sure causes people to like say, okay, I've done something, now let me walk away. Just so it's just the reality of how I feel about it. I'm just,
I don't even have service here.
I don't know. Yeah, I know, I have service. So my thing is, you know, I'm not a marching down the street pots and pans kind of guy. I protest my own way.
Traffic control with the robo-taxi. It's been funny. I've been watching them like trying to stop.
Where over there? Oh, wow.
They don't know what to do.
That is so
Robo-taxis
funny.
are confused by it.
Are they wearing their seatbelt? See, that's the craziest part. You see the driver's seat, they wear the seatbelt still. It's got a seatbelt on. If it was a different crowd, this thing would be. But you notice,
Oh, there's a guy in the back of there.
so yeah, guys, am I cranky? Sure. Sure. Bro came out here in a suit, but he has the camera facing himself. You fit right in.
This is your age group, buddy.
No, it's not.
It is.
Not mentally. Do I come across like them? Yeah, right.
I don't know, they walk pretty fast on me.
Yeah, we're walking backwards. Any good shots? Any good shots? Any good pictures?
Not really. I feel like there's a better opportunity back there, but I didn't have the camera out there. One thing
yeah,
I like
from
about
the-
this is nobody accuses me of being an undercover cop at this point.
I know, me neither. I get it all the time. You might get a good shot up there.
We're guiding people up the bike path. Onto the park. So then we should make a line for you.
How's it going, brother? Doing good. It's a nice day out here. You're not hot? You're not hot? You're not hot now? All right.
I'm used to this. I've been doing this forever.
All right. You wear that in the summertime?
Huh?
You wear it in the summertime?
Yeah, 2020 I was out here.
Okay, oh, you know. Well, that's why. That's why.
I'm used to it.
That's why.
park, please.
Into the park. Stay to your left, please. To your left.
I'm going up here. Come on now. What are you talking about? What is wrong? These people are trying to tell me I can't go over here. What is wrong with these people? How are they going to tell me where I... We run this. Oh, okay. I know who that is. You know who that is, right? It's that guy.
Travis Witcher.
Is that his name?
Travis, yeah. The guy who was talking with the security hat on backward. That guy.
Oh.
He comes to like all the big protests in LA now. And just,
Oh, no, I'm talking about the guy with the suit.
oh, sorry. No.
That's the guy. He ran for Pasadena mayor or some stuff. He's run for a lot of stuff. I think he's DSA. Oh, no, yeah, no, he's
just in everything.
Look how controlling they are. Get in. Get in. No. Don't go. No, stop. You can't go. Get out of the way.
All heads into the park.
And then you will filter down through the park towards the stage. We need to do this because there are so many people. Look, the line is still coming. Who's safe?
No, they're not going to let him through. Yeah,
Dude, they're really like forming a physical barrier. They tried to stop me.
I can't take it, man.
They were like, I was like trying to go around. They're like stepping in front of me.
Yeah, no, I'm like,
Juke
no.
them out together. Have you ever heard of 5501?
No.
I had never heard
No.
of that organization until like 2 days ago.
No, they just created themselves a few months ago, and they decided we're going to run things. We're going to have our set speakers. So our 4 people are going to speak or whatever, and nobody
So it's
else
not
can
even,
speak.
Like, other protesters can speak. Or
It's like this is their thing, and they're going to do what they want, and
I think I texted
everybody shut up and be quiet.
I did have it does have that feel of like being kind of astroturfed, where it's like, yeah, the people showing up are genuine, but like the actual organization of it is like feels like someone trying to create like the liberal equivalent of like the Tea Party or something.
Let me ask you something. Look at the pink vest, right?
Yeah.
Do you see any diversity in there?
No.
I don't.
That was literally that was part of the reason I walked away from the Culver City one. I was like, this is just like a whole street of just all old white people.
I don't see any.
weird.
I don't see any black ones in it, and I don't see any Latino or noticeably Latino. We're in the city of LA, and your organizers, none of them are. I don't see any of these people Latino. It's middle-aged white women.
And there were just massive anti-ICE protests as well, and I didn't see most of them.
Yeah, these people don't show up for that.
They didn't show up.
It's a middle-aged white woman protest, and this guy. So they're going through the park to come back out over here? What the fuck is this about?
Yeah, I guess. I think they want them like lined up all the way back.
What's going on, brother?
Where have you been at, bro?
I've been around, but why are they going through the park to come back out the park? Oh, now they gave up. What are they doing? Oh.
Oh, they're playing Public Enemy.
Yeah, of course, you got Public Enemy, the middle-aged white women anthem. And guys, this isn't hate towards middle-aged white women, obviously not. I'm just saying that this group doesn't have a whole lot of, in a city that's very diverse. I don't see a single black person. Oh, this guy's Latino. But you don't see any, in a democratic coalition, you don't see any diversity for real. I'm not talking about the protests. I'm talking about the people wearing the pink vests, you dumbasses. Show me the Latinos in the pink vests that are running this thing. The fuck are you talking about? You shut the fuck up. I'm not talking about the marches. I'm talking about the organizers. It's nothing but middle-aged white women and a couple of middle-aged white guys. There's your chance to get the balloon.
Just sorry, I might have to get out of here. I've listened to what they sound like before. I don't know.
I'm saying for those of the speech, I want to see the demographic makeup of the speakers.
I think the demographic of the protest says everything. Like even if it was a diverse group of speakers, it's look around.
No, it's mostly just. It's a bunch of people. Here's what I feel. A chunk of these people are people who have never felt consequences of political, things that happen. Political policies in a real way. And now they're seeing it and they're like, oh shit. Where there have been groups that have been marginalized for years that are going through all types of shit and they were never there for them, but now they're out because they're personally affected.
Yeah, I saw back when it was in Pershing Square, I saw a guy with like a Free Mahmoud Khalil sign, and there was another guy saying like, "Oh, it's not about that."
Not about that. Yeah. But what is it about? What is it about today? What is the exact message? If it can't be about that, about this kid who's been hijacked, right?
Yeah, like kidnapped off the street.
But we're not here for that today.
Yeah.
Well, if we're not here for that, then I don't shit. The tunnels.
What's the odds of that? Guy behind me's running about tunnels.
I ain't going down. Go back and get my stuff.
Well, I think I want to stand in the shade. I'm gonna walk back here. How's it going, brother?
Hey, did I meet you at the MLK? Were you at MLK?
Yeah, I was at MLK.
You were with Jeff?
With Jason.
From Black Lives Matter?
Yeah, we were following the chief.
I remember you were yelling at him when you were walking away.
Oh,
I heard you yelling at him when he was walking by.
Oh man, I was with him from the beginning of the parade to the end.
You walked past me and you were letting him have it.
Yeah, so gotta give it to him.
Is he out here?
Nah, he won't show his face. Oh, Jason?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I wish he was, but I don't think he is.
I know Melina's supposed to be speaking out here.
Okay, should we speaking?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good to see you again.
Good seeing you, brother.
All right.
Be safe. All right, so we know Melina Abdullah will be speaking here. I bet you the organizers are right over there hanging out with the cops. I'm cranky.
You're crazy.
Yeah.
Just because of the protests? Or?
I'm so sick of protests, man. I'm not gonna lie. I've been going through these things for so many years.
I had ditched this thing until I saw you go live. I was literally sitting in the market having a beer. I would get that.
Is Sean out here?
What?
Sean, a Catlin News?
No, I haven't seen him out here. I thought, didn't he move to Chicago?
He moved back.
Yeah.
I told him when he was his going away party in December, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna miss you." I said, "Don't worry, you're gonna be back within a year." And he got really kind of like, I could see in his face he was angry, and he had been pissed about that. And literally within 3 months, he's like, "You know what, dude? Fuck this." He was in Chicago. It's like 20 below zero, and he's like, "Yeah, I had enough of this shit." I'm like, yeah.
And then he just came back.
Listen, LA's expensive, but it's worth it compared to, I'd pay double to live here over living in Wisconsin in the wintertime, you know?
No, it makes no financial sense for me to be here. I just don't want to leave.
Yeah, look at the weather today, you know? Yeah, I'm gonna wait till they start talking. I don't know what they're gonna do. Well, I don't know.
Some of the signs today are so goofy.
What happened?
Some of the signs that people today are just so goofy.
I know, it's performative, man. It's so performative.
I said it on Twitter. I was like, it feels like a liberal boomer Facebook meetup.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like the memes I would see on boomer Facebook about it.
And then it's like, and then what are they going to do after today? Then they're just like going to drop out of being involved altogether.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy. I haven't seen him. Have you ever seen him before? He rides around everywhere, but especially downtown. The Viking guy. No, he's always out here. Are we supposed to go back here for this? I'm chilling for a second, guys. Just hands off, guys. I mean, the stock market is fucked up. It's a lot of
I might be a
pensions.
decent driver if this is just all of these people.
Yeah, they lost their
401k.
portfolio. Their portfolios are jacked.
Dude, just by coincidence, because I left my job like a month ago. I happened to have sold a bunch of stock in my account.
Oh
like a
wow!
month ago.
Oh wow! So you saved yourself.
I saved myself a bunch of losses. I mean, I'm still trying to find a job, but.
What is it down? 15% or so total
And the
from the peak.
S&P, yeah, from its peak, probably like 15. Because it did like 2 5% days in a row, pretty much.
What do you think the chances he reverses the tariffs?
I'm so torn because like that seems like it would be the rational move, but then also it's like I don't know if they're
Like pride will get in the way.
acting rationally anymore.
Yeah, no, I think at that point it's an ideology thing, and it's like we got to see it through.
Like I can't even think of like the rational reason for a lot of the stuff they're doing. Like even the way that they calculated the tariffs made no sense.
No, I know they literally.
Like the trade deficit formula, which like you can get from ChatGPT.
Yeah, right. And they managed to. But did they mess it up, or did they, after the fact, create that formula to try to justify the move? That's what I wonder. They're like, let's just make up our own formula to justify it.
I think they probably had a formula because I think they just put it into an algorithm because there was it that island that has only penguins that got the taxes?
Yeah.
Like that to me says that they put it into an algorithm because it's like a human being putting them in manually would have gone like, no,
True.
why are we taxing an island of penguins? What's going on here? See, that's another thing that makes me feel like it's astroturfed. Who has like a Trump balloon like that ready to go?
Sitting ready around, right?
That's quite an investment. You have to be confident that you're going to be able to use that thing.
Unless it's a holdover from his last term.
That's true, actually. I bet a lot of people have that.
Maybe. Well, it does look a little weather faded, mate. So they're just doing chants, or are they going to do a speech? What are they protesting? They're protesting Trump and protesting.
It's like the most broad protest.
Yeah.
They're protesting everything except the one thing they excluded.
Well, yeah, they're going to protest everything, but they're not going to protest anything that deals with, say, Palestine. They're not going to protest anything that has to do with students having their visas, removed and sent back home. We're not here for that today. We're here for, I don't know, what affects.
Ready for that guy to crash into something.
I know. At least it's nice outside, Liz. You're right, because it's been cold. I've been annoyed by how cold it's been lately.
Yeah.
I'm like, when did winter decide to come back?
Yeah.
And windy, and then it started raining randomly the other night. It had hail. I'm like, come on now, what's going on?
Yeah.
Now I'll take this.
Dude, I've been going insane because surfing is my mental health check, but I have not been trusting the water.
Do you use a wetsuit?
No, it's not about the temperature. It's since
No,
the
I'm talking
fires.
about the contact with the water with your skin and stuff.
Well, yeah, but even just putting my head underwater and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
Because I went all the way down to Manhattan only a couple weeks ago, and there was still ash washing up on the beach, and I was like, no.
And then they'll say, oh, no, things are fine. It's not toxic and shit. It's ash. What are you talking about?
You can literally see it in the water, so I had to miss a whole winter of surfing in California.
Do you feel safer going down to Orange County?
Oh yeah, down there I feel fine.
You ever go to Bolsa Chica or Huntington?
I usually go to San Clemente, Tressos area. Or Huntington Beach. They still have the Palisades blocked off for anybody who isn't arrested.
So why?
They've kind of given up on giving reasons. You just walk, the PCH is closed, and then I tried walking up the bike path, and where the caution tape is, it's just National Guard with M16s, fully automatic guns standing.
Are they worried about looting still, or are they just? Or is Karen Bass worried that people will see lack of progress? Do you sense that there's lack of progress? She talks nonstop like there's huge progress, but I hear the NIMBYs complaining.
Because I can't go up there and take.
You can't even sneak in any way.
I mean, I could. I'm sure that there's a way if I went in at 5 in the morning and took an obscure route, I'm sure you can get in. They can't block everything, but I'm just worried about
you'll get arrested.
They'll arrest me or something. So
yeah, a looter going through and.
Yeah, that tweet pissed me off that Karen Bass had a while ago, where she was 19 people who were going into the Altadena area were stopping looting before it happened. It was we didn't even know that they were looting. It was just people walking in there.
And then they asked the sheriff about it, and they says, well, it might be 13. And is it over? So what are they doing?
Are they just playing?
I don't know. People got mad at me for being cranky about this thing, but I'm fucking cranky about it. I'm sorry. People will be like, well, give it a chance. It's a march. They're doing something. Okay, yeah, they're doing something. They're doing something. I'm so tired of people just doing something that makes them feel good about themselves. Go do, like I said, if people really want to be involved, Audit LA, you know how she's always in city council and stuff? She makes
so
it.
committed.
That's how you do it. This makes people feel good. She's out there, and we'll have 100 people watching. Not getting the recognition that she deserves for it. So you need to do the same thing. Oh, you have some nerve.
Yeah.
The whole way here, she was fucking slamming on the brakes.
No, because nonstop he was trying to.
Oh, here we go.
Project into my driving, telling me how to drive. I said, he's behind me.
They got all the youthful music out here.
I remember in 2020, I was living in San Luis Obispo, and when the NAACP had a rally outside the courthouse, they ended it by playing Happy by Pharrell Williams. I was like, wait,
God.
they're playing this right now? I couldn't believe I was hearing.
I don't even have service when I stand over there. too many people at once.
Chris Reed says, why are we not talking about impeachment? Well, yeah, you need the votes for impeachment. Do you think you'll get Republicans to vote for an impeachment of Trump? I don't think so. So I don't think impeachment's on the table.
So what do they do from 6 to 8?
Speeches.
When do they stop?
All the people in the pink, all the. I was gonna say toxic grannies, but I'll leave that alone.
Wow, can you give speeches?
No, they don't want to hear from the people in the streets. They want their little crew of. Look at them. So she's out here telling the cops, "Look at her snitch." Oh, okay. I thought she was snitching to the cops. I was like,
You really don't like that lady.
I was gonna rip her apart if she was pointing to the cops like.
She's a director.
And I was like, all right, I get it. Like, there's something wrong with the hard.
And that's another thing. This is how you know that they really don't know what they're doing. Because they're just doing this now. They should have been had a car parked right there. Because all it takes is one nutcase to come flying through to go through this crowd. I have been through plenty of protests and seen people hit by cars. Trust me. They should have done that well before. And they should have it on the other end too.
I think this crowd out here is going to die.
Totally. Who is Will talking to? What's your social medias?
John Green. So I love that I get like a shout out basically every time.
There's the social media. That's what it is on Twitter. Make sure you follow. Hold on. Just keep right there. Is it clear? There we go. And then what else you ask? YouTube?
Yeah,
Instagram?
YouTube, there's a link tree there. So you
Oh,
can
link
find it
tree.
on the link tree.
You go on that link tree. Make sure you follow him on YouTube. How many subs do you have on YouTube?
Like 100 something. I've only been posting shorts. I want to get into like posting actual like
Long form? Yeah.
long form stuff that's a bit more informative. But I just haven't had like enough footage of something that I felt like I could do something with just yet.
You like editing and stuff? I hate editing. It just
I mean, I've only edited like a couple of things so far. It's like just pretty basic stuff.
use what software you use?
What was the one that was free?
CapCut?
I think so, yeah.
I use CapCut.
Okay.
Even on desktop, to me it works. It's pretty good. Like the paid subscription, it does everything that you need to really do.
I also might start a Substack because I might write like an article when there's a homeless shelter.
Okay.
In Council District 5. I just got an update about when they think it will be completed, so I have like a timeline.
Is there okay? So in CD5, has there been an issue with street lighting? Because I was in council the other day and there was a motion to transfer a couple $100,000 from CD5 office to take care of street lighting.
I mean, I guess it would depend on what area. I could definitely see certain parts of it. I feel like every district in LA has some pretty
Yeah, South Central. We drove through there the other night, man. We went into the hundreds down Normandy, 80s, 70s, 60s. Those side streets are dark as hell.
When it's like, if I think that there's going to be like a big sweep on Cotner Avenue, signs the police will show up like right 6:30 in the morning to get it done before like press shows up. So it's so dark on that street. I just wear like black jeans, black hoodie with like hood up, and I just like stand under the shadow.
Yeah,
of a tree,
stay in
and
the
then
shadow.
cops will never see
They'll
me.
never see.
I just like. Pop
That's
out.
how I used to always cop watch. I would go jogging, cop watching at like 1 a.m, but then I'd roll up on the scene and I'd find the shadows, and I would they would never see me there. Oh, they got another speaker coming.
They got a speaker.
Hey guys, are you liking the stream? Because I think I'm probably boring the shit out of you, right? Maybe I'm cranky as hell. I think I'm gonna end this. You should go to Jessica's stream.
There's nothing to see besides my face.
Because I'll be honest, this is like what I'm just not into it.
You really bring down the mood. They
No,
are
I
trying to
listen.
do good work out
Good
here.
for them. We will never see these people out for another thing again. I'm not talking about the individual protesters. I'm talking about this group, whatever these group of people are. So I'm gonna end this stream because this ain't it. But guys, remember, whenever you show up at a protest, shut up and be quiet. Or else you're being disrespectful. Be quiet, shut up. We will not have any chanting or noise out here. All we're gonna do is listen to Bob Seger on the speakers.
To me, this kind of also feels like a sign that Americans just need more like social gatherings.
Yes,
You know what I
true.
mean? Like-
this is a social gathering.
Like this would be pretty cool. Just
Who's messaging away here?
have a bunch of people show up and listen to music.
Of course, anytime you're on.
Yeah, this is a weekend thing. Like, oh,
Yeah.
let's go. Yeah, it's
You
gonna
get
be
to meet
fun.
people, and people are friendly, and they have the same politics as you. It's just
Well, some politics, some stuff you can't talk about out
oh
here.
yeah, true. That's
Right?
true.
You can't come to a political event and talk about, political things unless it's on the approved list. Oh, here we go. We gotta have them go over there. Yeah, they got the organizers working with the cops, which is just
The negativity is astonishing.
huh?
The negativity is astonishing.
No, totally. 100%. No.
Is that you, Spec?
Yeah, you did. Good job. Yeah, no, totally negative and annoyed.
That dead roach that I found for Will, I still have it. I was gonna bring it.
You should have brought it out here.
It's still.
They would have fitted. That would have more life than what I'm seeing over here. The only energy I like out here are these guys right here on the bikes.
Yeah, they're just having
So it's a concert. That's what's going on. Okay.
Oh yeah, I just realized this is live too. That's a band.
That's an actual band playing.
Yeah, see, this is just an outdoor concert, which
Yeah, it's a social event. This isn't. What are you? I'm not protesting anything, Bella. I'm here.
He actually is leading this today.
he's the head. He's the owner of.
I gotta
was it
tell you,
50
if I was
501?
if I was leading this right now, this place would be shaking. There would be like an earthquake going on. I'd have this place so rowdy.
Cops would definitely not be working with them.
No. Whew. Unfiltered is it Aquarist or Aquarist? I guess Aquarist says, Jessica, I said hi. See, she didn't even see how she treats her fans. Wait, are they singing now?
That's not good. Let's see if I've said this one. Shut the fuck up.
What happened?
Just nonstop. Can you stop encouraging your weirdos to message me?
You encourage it yourself. What are the cops going over there for? Now I'm inclined to go see. All right, I guess I'll stay on live. They invited the cops over. They're gonna have the cops give a speech. Yeah.
You got a story to tell.
I thought they were harassing him. I thought she was gonna be like, no, you can't be here. I don't know, something smells good. Something smells delicious.
Like this is just an outdoor concert.
Yeah, it's just an outdoor. It's a little festival. And people just baking in the heat. Like I said, everybody wearing pink. What color? What would it look like? Do you see any diversity in the pink? Do you see any diversity, guys? I can't remember his name. He's a politician. I saw him at, he actually showed up at a La Poubelle protest. I'll be honest with you, he actually asked for my endorsement one time. I kind of ignored him. He's a nice guy and all, but you know how I feel about DSA. So they asked the cops to come over here to confront this guy. I don't know why.